Hi guys, we will start in 2 minutes. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi guys, good afternoon. In 2 minutes we will start. She's just joining. Miss Sarab ji is joining. Yeah, by the time, can you guys introduce yourself with your name and from where you are joining with your college? What are you doing, guys? It would be great if I know all of you. Okay, from MCOPS. And I would be happy if you guys don't try using our application. Okay, great. Wonderful, 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 guys. Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Great. Okay. Guys, in YouTube also, please write about you. Hello, guys, in YouTube also. Okay, great. Okay. It's okay. We are more than 300 people. Wow. Wait, Akanksha, wait. We're coming to the procedure. Feedback link. Wait, this is not the time for feedback link. You guys have to wait for some time. I'll talk about this also. Let everyone join. I'm just sending a few reminding messages. Yes, Sarabji had joined here. Hi, Sarabji. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm a little late.
No
So
problem. It's
sorry.
fine. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah, 4 5
So
minutes late. Okay, guys. So let's not delay. Let's start. There are almost 340 people in the Zoom meeting and almost okay. So more than 60 people in the YouTube. Okay. Guys, so let's start. Good afternoon, everyone. And I welcome you all to this wonderful workshop, 2 hours workshop on protocol writing and narrative writing. So, guys, you have to listen to me very, very carefully. Okay. And first, I'll tell you the instructions only. Later, you should not, come with the claim that you have attended the workshop and you did not get the certificate. Okay. So, the workshop will go in the schedule and in the flow. Like, first, I'll be talking about 2 3 minutes. Then, Sarabji will take the workshop for almost 1.5 hours. And after that, we will share one link for quiz and feedback together. Right? So, that form will be your attendance form, your quiz, your feedback form, whatever you say, that will be one. So, that quiz is very important. There will be 10 questions from the session. Okay, there will be 10 questions from the session and you have to attempt that quiz. You have to attempt that quiz, and without attempting that quiz nobody will get certificate. Okay, because that is very important, because this is a 2 hour workshop and we cannot give certificate to anyone who is just attending or who is not attending and claiming the certificate. So you have to show your enthusiasm, you have to show your whatever you have learned from this workshop at the end of this workshop, and whoever is completing that quiz only will get the certificate. Remember this, and please take care of it. Okay, do not come later without filling that form. Like if you have not filled the form, if you were like there are many people who come to me later. I have attended entire workshop, but I was just not present at the time of feedback form. I will not consider. Nobody will be considered if you are telling that you did not fill the quiz or you did not attempt the quiz. Okay. So attempting quiz is the criteria for the certificate. Attempting quiz is the criteria for certificate. Remember that. Okay. And by that, now I'll start, and the form will be shared here in Zoom and in the YouTube both. Okay, so people joining us from the YouTube will also get the quiz form. Okay, and they have to fill that. And remember guys, that quiz form is strictly, there are 10 questions and it will be strictly opened for 15 minutes only for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, it will be closed, and whoever is completing that quiz within those 15 minutes will only be entertained. Remember that. Remember that only the people who are attempting that quiz within those 15 minutes, you will get the certificate. So you have to be in the workshop. At the end of workshop, we will share that form with you. Okay, so with that, guys, let me start. And I again welcome you all to this wonderful 2 hours workshop where our main focus is on protocol writing and narrative writing. But this is a part of our upcoming course. Okay, part of our upcoming course means this is kind of demo class of our upcoming course, upcoming industrial training. Let me share and tell you about this a bit. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible to all of you. So guys, we are starting this internship, this industrial internship, and today is the last date to attend or last date to join this internship. This is the industrial internship in clinical research, and this is our second batch. First batch, we had 100 students, and all the feedbacks you can see in our, website. This first, listen to me carefully about this industrial training. This is one of the its own kind of internship in India, and we are conducting this internship. So this is 100% online. First of all, this is completely real-time project based. We take the projects from our CRO and the places where our mentors are working, right? So this is clinical research mentors, clinical research industrial internship, where we'll be talking about medical writing and pharmacovigilance, right? This is the 2 months practical real-time project-based training program. It is starting on next Sunday, January 19th, and it will end on March 19th, March 9th. Okay. So what will be there? What will be there? There are live projects, there are live workshops, there are, expert-led trainings, and there are interactive workshop. And today's workshop is one of the demo for this course. Okay. Already we have sufficient number of people in this course, but still whoever is interested after this workshop, you can join. Today is the last date for this. I'll be sharing the link also. You can join this workshop, you can join this internship. So let me tell a little more about this internship. So see, look at the syllabus of this internship. There are 7 workshops. Okay, in this there are 7 workshops. So let me tell you the flow. Every day, I mean every Sunday, there will be the workshop from 4 to 6 p.m. Every Sunday, whenever we are starting it from next Sunday, every Sunday, there will be 2 hour workshop, practical workshop on these topics. First on protocol writing, second on development of informed consent form, then development of case report form, then development of targeted follow-up questionnaire, then narrative writing, and then PV case assessment and PV risk assessment. All 2 hours workshop, practical workshop with the practical data, with the practical real-time data, and then mock interviews. Okay. And not only this, so the flow is every Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. there will be the workshop, and then immediately after workshop, you will get the assignment. Okay. You will get the assignment. That assignment you have to complete by Wednesday. Okay. And every Wednesday after Wednesday evening, 8 p.m., there will be the quiz for 30 minutes. There will be the quiz for 30 minutes. Okay. There will be the quiz for 30 minutes, and assessment will be done based on assignments and quiz, right? That's not over. So Wednesday, there will be the quiz every Wednesday. And after that, Thursday, again, you will get one more assignment that is called as case scenario. You will get the case scenario on Thursday that you have to complete by Saturday. That is the entire program for a week. Like if we are talking about protocol writing, we are not just leaving you with the workshop, practical live workshop. We will be giving you 2 assignments and one quiz until you are not completely understanding the protocol writing. Similar things will happen for all 7 workshops. Like every Sunday, workshop, then assignment, then quiz, then again assignment on Thursday to be completed by Saturday. Then Sunday, again workshop. Okay. So this is the course of this, entire internship. And then mock interviews. Mock interviews will be like, we will give you the questions. We will prepare our students for the further, like job preparations in the medical writing and pharmacovigilance. We'll give the questions, and our mentors will come and take the live interview, original like or original like interviews. Okay, you have to answer. You will come with the video online, and that will be online interviews for whoever is interested, or everyone. If everyone is interested, or I have interested candidates, we will conduct the mock interviews, and then from our side we'll give the reference for the jobs. We'll give the reference letters and all whatever type of things we can suggest you, right? Placement assistance will give, right? So this is about this work. This is about this internship, and if you are interested, you can join this you can join this internship. So certificate of the internship will be given as industrial internship experience only. So it will be provided after completion all the assignments and the tests. Okay, and these are the some feedbacks. You can see, I'll share the brochure later, right? I'll share the brochure later. I'll not take much time now, guys. So if you are interested, you can join this our course. Today is the last date, and for you guys also, yeah, fees of the internship also I forgot to mention. Let me just share for a second. Yeah, this is just 2,499. Okay, this is 2,499. So, oh no, the last date is already over. So we are opening it for all of you. I mean, I'm so sorry, my team has just informed. I just saw here, this is like last date is already over. Okay, but it is open for today only, whoever is attending the workshop, and it will be open for all of you to join today, right? If you want to join today, the fees is 2,499. Okay, I'll share the link in the groups also, here also, in the chat box, in the YouTube, everywhere. We will share the link also. So if you are interested, you can join our workshop. You can join our, I mean, this clinical internship. Okay, guys. So with that, again, I welcome you all, and I will not take much time, and I'll hand over this session to Sarabjit ji. Sarabji, over to you. And let me talk about Sarabji also. So Sarabji Sidhu is one of our instructor, and she takes care of multiple free education awareness programs like this workshop and all. And she is working right now in GSK as a senior transparency clinical trial manager, and she has written two books also on pharmacovigilance and medical writing, and she has also written the career guidance in medical writing and pharmacovigilance. Two books she has authored, and her books are already in the market, right? So she's working in the GSK right now. So over to you, Sarabji. Rathod Sahab, can you please stop this?
Yes.
Whoever is this guy? Come on. I have the entire thing managed. You know that.
Yeah.
You must know that I have the team, and we are here to manage things. So please don't try to oversmart us, right?
So, hi everyone. Hello, Dr. Ajit. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me. It's always so good to speak with students, as I tell you. So, you give me this opportunity. I really thankful to you. And only one thing I wanted to add to what intro you have given. The one of the most questions student ask from us is that, "Ma'am, we don't have experience," and companies
Yes.
they are asking for experience, and I always tell them, do these type of internships, and add this as an experience
Yes.
in your CV. So tomorrow in any interview, if someone is asking that you don't have any experience, we are not able to see the experience, you politely can say that we have attended internship program where we have worked on a real document, because we are giving them the assignments of a real protocol, real ICF, right? So in your CV you can proudly write this, and you will be no more having a question that I don't have experience. So
Yes.
your biggest case is solved. So that's also one of the thing I wanted to share, because this is our last batch student has shared it, that they are now adding this into a CV, and it is really really helpful to them, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
So Dr. Jeet, let me share the screen.
Yes, please, please go ahead.
So we are covering first study protocol. I will be focusing a lot to students on practical part. Then we will be covering patient narrative. Now, we started discussing that how you can take a help of AI as well, right? So just let me know once you are able to see screen. I will keep. I will
Yes, it
start
is.
sharing.
It is visible. It is visible.
Yes. So What is protocol? If you wanted to say in a very simple language, even in interviews, you can tell it is your plan. The way we in our life are making our plan, similarly, the protocol is a plan of your clinical trial, plan of your research. So the plan is protocol. So now just imagine if your plan is not good, can you do good clinical trial? No. So now just another thing is that is the reason the medical writing team has a biggest responsibility on their shoulders. And now these days in this planning we are also taking help of AI, which is very popular these days, and you also wanted to learn. So in this workshop I will be telling you this, you are getting free. So in every document we will be discussing that where and how you can utilize the AI. So that is totally a bonus for you guys, right? So let's start. Now this is because I don't know students background, so we are starting within a simple way. So today we are trying to understand protocol, which is a scientific document, in very lay language, in very easy language, so that everyone can understand it. So what is protocol? Protocol is nothing, it is your blueprint of your study, and we answer these couple of questions. So in it, just like your life, in life also we try to find the things, right? So what protocol is answer certain questions. What are these questions? That what we are doing in this study. First question is what we are doing in this study. Is it a vaccine trial? That means you will be studying immunogenicity, right? Or if it is a drug related trial, how it is going to help in terms of a therapeutic index, right? Treatment, basically, will this drug is this drug able to cure you? So that is your what question, that also will define study design. Second question is where you will be doing it. Are you doing in India? And India, if India is where? Delhi, Manipal, I'm giving you few examples, or Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, or even a smaller city, like, right? Where you are doing, where is your study center? Second, central lab. Which central lab are you using? Is it a Vellore lab or a lab sitting in a Himachal, or you are sending sample to US? That you will write in your protocol. Number three is why you are doing, why there is a need of this protocol, rationale and background. Rationale and background is very easy to understand. Is there need of this drug or vaccine to people? Do people need it? Simple. Okay, do people need it? If answer is yes, what are other options? Like for a pain, like if you have seen these days, since recently you have not seen any new antibiotics because you already have. So a rationale and background. Whom? Which population means who are you are going to include and exclude, which means simply means admission criteria. It's just like your college, who can take part and who can't. Like if there is admission for a B pharmacy, the very simple is the people, biology student who have done who have taken plus biology in a +2, they can enroll for a B pharmacy, right? Others can't. Like generally 18 to 60 years old, or if this trial is on a suppose breast cancer, that means only female participant, right? Things like that is whom. And fifth question is who is doing, who is sponsoring this trial. Now sponsor can be any, it can be some pharma company like your Pfizer, Janssen, or it can be some investigator like Dr. Ajit. He runs his some registry, I have learned. So he also, or you as a student, PhD student, they can also do their trials, or our ICMR, or this WHO. So any organization or any pharma company, they can be a sponsor. Sponsor is that the one who is taking end-to-end responsibility. Now, sixth number question is be answered in this protocol that when patient will be visiting, frequency. Like we enrolled this patient, how many times they have to visit the clinic and to take a drug, and suppose it is a vaccine trial, suppose this is a vaccine trial, generally 2 doses are given. So that means these 2 visits are final. Maybe 2 visits are this 2 time blood collection, 1 time routine visit, one at time of consent. So 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 is at least 6 visits patient will be minimum making to a clinic. So that math should be there in your protocol. So I hope this is you are able to understand this, right? So be answer in a protocol is what we are doing, where we are doing, our location, why we are doing, whom can enroll it, right? And who is doing it, and when patient is going to visit your clinics. Okay, this is ICH. So now how you start developing your protocol. So we need to understand the development of protocol development, like product, process, time. So these are the things, they are important for us. This may look difficult, but it is very simple. So sometimes also student get scared about a protocol writing. It looks a huge task, but it is not, because we have a template. That means you already know what will go in a title page, what will come first, what will come second in a background, just like that. What will be 3 objectives, right? And we have a standard language also to add in this. But in the development of protocol, we focus what is our product, that is investigational product, process, like who will be taking a part in this protocol development, time, how long it will take. Generally protocol writing is a teamwork. So medical writer, they just facilitate. So you are scientist, even patent attorney, even PK scientist, and regulatory people, operational people. So they all contribute to a protocol writing. So you by yourself need not to worry about that how I will be handling this huge task. So now you can also think about why you need a protocol. One can think that why the protocol is need. We have to see if we are able to achieve our goals of study. Every research has a goal. Are we able to achieve this goal? Feasibility study, is it possible to do this study? Because unless you are not writing, you won't be able to assess. It's not like you are dreaming of something which is unachievable. And we also have to maintain a standard methods. We have to prevent a critical information collection failure, because we have to define at what time and stage patient has to come to a clinic, and that should only be in our protocol. So what are the rules for our research? And the most important, regulators and your DCGI, FDA, ethics committee, they will be approving this document. If you need a approval from them, you need some document to get approval. So, and this is the point that no one will tell you, and you will, no matter how many courses you do, I don't think someone will tell you the importance of concept protocol. It's not important. It's only, suppose you are going for an interview. Person is asking you, can you tell me the steps of in protocol development? Be directly, don't write protocol. Be directly, do not start writing with the protocol. You first make a proposal. Why we make it? It is 2 to 5 page document. It just to assess that Is it possible? Generally, scientific team, they develop this brief document and they outline the proposed study. Like, we are doing this vaccine study, phase 1 study, you know, patient of 18 to 60 years old, and we are trying to do it in India, in a metro cities. They might not be writing the name of city, just seeing the metro cities, and little about this vaccine. What is mechanism of action? So that will be given in your concept proposal. So now, suppose you are started working as a freelancer. Someone approached you to start working on a protocol. They are asking you, can you write a protocol for us? What will be your first question to them? Please give us your concept proposal. Then only you will be able to start writing in your protocol. So in a medical writing interview, if someone asking you what are the steps in the writing of a protocol, tell them first concept of protocol is written, right? So what are the advantages of concept protocol? Only crucial aspect of the studies without distraction, they are added. Because in your real protocol maybe 150 pages. Do you think everyone can read 150 pages quickly? No. Now compare these 2-3 pages. People can read it very quickly, right? And they can give their expert inputs. And if there is any flaw in design, that can be detected early. Feedback from the reviewers. Suppose you have written in this 18 to 60 years age, but your expert thinks based on the mechanism of drug, maybe you have to reduce the age like to 50 years. Maybe people above 50 years old, they won't be able to respond this drug properly, and they give you all the suggestions. So this protocol synopsis, so what happens, there is a flow of protocol. So this is our protocol. Then index comes. Then you add the synopsis. Why synopsis added? Then your rest of the sections like intro, then objectives. I will show you the then design, then safety and efficacy parameter and all that, right? You also add this synopsis. What is this? So as I said, protocol may be of 100 pages, and this is detail. And this is, I'm telling you, simplest protocol. Protocols are of a 500 pages as well. So now, do you think everyone will be reading 500 pages or 150 pages? No. Then you add a summary of these 500 or 150 pages at first, instantly after the index. So in this synopsis, this each section, intro, objective, design, safety, efficacy, that will be summarized in 1-2 lines. So what happens? Suppose I am the expert. I wanted to read a safety section, which may be of 15-20 pages. So what, as my, if I wanted to take an overview, I will go to synopsis and directly go to safety section. So this is the importance of synopsis. Synopsis is nothing. A summary of a protocol is added after the index. Now question comes in, smart question, which we will teach you, that when you add this summary, when you make this summary, before writing protocol or after writing protocol? Anyone? You can unmute and tell me also. You add this summary before writing protocol or after writing protocol? After writing protocol. Once your protocol is ready, you add this summary. Now you must have worked on manuscript of research paper. So there is abstract, So this synopsis is just like your abstract. So now we will learn about actual drafting of a protocol. So we start with this. So you start with general information, background information, trial objective and purposes. This is how you start with the protocol. So when you're working in a company, all this information you get very easy. You get this information ready made, and the only thing you have to do, you have to align it. You have to add, like, okay, this information belong to general information, this is in a background information, this is our goal and purpose of the trial. Purpose of the trial is, suppose, safety. You are trying to assess the safety of the trial. Because that is what we are saying, that in phase 1 safety is topmost. That means you will be talking about adverse events. So simply the objective you will be able to write number of adverse event in patient. That is how you simply write your objective. That is your objective number 1. Objective number 2 will be number of serious adverse event. This is how easy to write a protocol. I just wanted to make a point. The language we keep in the protocol is very easy. So this see, in a 1 minute I'm able to write these 2 objectives. Adverse events is your side effect. Serious adverse event, your serious side effect. General information, you will be talking about how many people are impacted with this disease, like so HIV number in India, which city, which area is having the highest burden, comparison with the global, what are the medicines those are already available, right? And how your trial is going to make a difference. That is you are adding here. So general information, we always try to keep short and specific. Phase of the study we add, main area of interest, and broad objectives are included. And here you will also add, see, this information is so easy. That's why I said that easily available to you. Who is investigator? Who is basically admin information? You will be just requesting other team members, they will be giving you, and you simply has to tick. And if you are working in a one company, here is the role of automation. This will be auto populated now, because suppose you are working with the Pfizer company example. Suppose this, because this information they have already collected, different teams they have collected, with the help of AI, this information will be automatically reflecting in your protocol. No need to stress over. Like this, there are many other sections which will auto populated by your AI. Name of the institution, single center, multi-centric. Multi-centric trial is happening at more than one side, right? Again, this information will be auto-populated. Because operation team, they have already added these names in a different tools, and from those tools, with the help of AI, it will be reflecting in your protocol. So this is one example, purely for academic purpose. This is how this general info, or you can say the title page will look like. Again, this will be, these days, lot of things they got automated, because these are the names you are adding. So in the title, you will be adding the name of your trial. So why I'm saying the title and all that, now this title is not reflecting in your protocol only. It will be reflecting 10 other tools. Everywhere you are not entering. With the help of AI, it is auto flowing from one source to other. So you will be adding the version as well, name of investigator, company name. So this is how it will look like? So this is a hypothetical example for an academic purpose, you know. So when you will be in our this workshop, I will also help you how you can download real protocols for your reading, totally free. You will be able to download the real protocols of different trials from there are websites, and you can learn from them, right? So in background information, I just wanted to tell you, be at the description of investigational product, because now again, do you need to write this information by taxing your brain? No, you can take this information from IV, investigational brochure. Summary of finding of non-clinical study reports. From where it will be coming? It will be coming from the animal study reports. So medical writer, they fit the pieces. So known potential risk and benefit, again from different reports and little from IB. Description of justification for route, administration, dose, resume, treatment period. And the scientific team provide you this. The initial, especially the administration, dose, resume, mostly scientific team, they give it to you. You may have to add a detail, but the basic is always provided to you. And these general statements, they are that this will be conducted as per GCP and regulatory authorities. AI will be helping you. Description of population study, you have to add. You can take from animal study. Reference of literature, data are relevant to the trial, and that provide the background for the trial. And the references, they are also auto edit these days. So lot of work has been automated, which means we can focus on real work. So the trial objectives, goals are added, like primary objective, secondary objective, right? So primary is your main, secondary is additional. Now, what is the difference between primary and secondary? Suppose your primary goal of the study, if it is not met, then your study is a failure. That is the reason the people, they add primary goals very carefully, and generally one is added. Additional, what additional you want to test? Say example, again the last example we have taken, phase 1 vaccine trial. As you know, phase 1 vaccine trial is safety. So here you will be writing number of adverse events. Suppose you have 100 patients, how many people have reported adverse event? That is your primary goal. Now secondary goal can be immunogenicity, so that you can assess. That is secondary goal. So suppose this is your phase 1 trial, and if you are unable to meet the safety, that means your study is a failure. Your study has failed to achieve its primary goal, right? Secondary, even if the immunogenicity data they have not got statistically significant, still it will not labeled as a failure. So here secondary goal is the additional, primary is the main. Okay, now as a medical writer, how you write these objectives? So again, the scientific team, they will be helping you that, okay, this is safety, adverse events and serious adverse event will be going in primary. Secondary, immunogenicity, maybe PK, PD, they will be going in PD. Now you have to complete these sentences. You have to complete this section. Okay. Any question till now? I can check as well. So All right. So there is no question as of now. We can go back to. Can you repeat general information again, ma'am? See, yeah. Okay. Hello. Okay. So general information is nothing. Is just you are. I think slides got stuck. Let me reshare the. I sometimes this happens. Screen got stuck. So let me reshare the slides again with you. So meanwhile, I can speak about the general information. General information is nothing, students. General information. What we do is you talk about at what many how many sites you are doing the study, right? Why you are doing, what is the lab, and what is the name of principal investigator, where is your all the sites, that all information you discuss in your general information. So let me try to share. um, I think I have to rejoin. This happened sometime when my screen got stuck. So let me rejoin, students.
Yes, guys, any questions do you have? Yes, we will share the questionnaire. Wait, guys, wait. First, let it complete, na? Yes, yes, we will take all the questions. Wait, guys. Yes, Sarabji, please.
Yeah, I was just trying to message you that unmute me once again. Sorry, my screen got stuck.
No
Sometimes that
problem.
happens.
No
So
problem.
otherwise, we were in flow.
Yeah,
so
yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
we were totally enjoying our session. So
No, no problem. Please go ahead.
okay, so I hope the screen is visible, right, Doctor?
Not yet. I think it's not.
Okay. So I can reshare.
Guys, we'll take all the questions. Just let the session complete. Until what time session will be? It is written 4 to 6. It is written 4 to 6. So at least by 5:30 we can expect, guys. Come on. You are in the workshop. You are not just in the certificate webinar, some certificate webinar. Okay, chill. Learn. Try to learn.
And Dr. Ajit, I am sharing everything from practical side. I mean,
Absolutely, absolutely. These guys,
latest
I don't know why they are
latest like
fast trying to get the certificate. I don't know.
yeah. So even the latest where we are started using AI.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, we will
So,
take the questions, Maruf. We will take the question. Don't type again and again. We will take all the questions later. Once it is completed, we will take all the questions. Okay.
we will not leave you, students. We will. Okay. I hope, Dr. Ajit, my screen is
Yeah,
visible.
now it is study population. Yes, we are on. Yeah, please go ahead.
So this is student, like after our objectives and objectives I have already explained. We add the study population, like who will be taking part in our study. Inclusion, exclusion, your admission criteria in very easy language. If someone is taking interview and you are telling them, study population, it is a admission criteria. 90% you have covered it. Not only that, in this section we also write, like, when patient can withdraw, because we can't force a patient to be in a study throughout. So when they can withdraw, number, and how many to be recruited, sample size, 400, 500, 10,000, how that is decided. You are statistician, they give you. So see, you need not to work on this, like, okay, I am scared how many people, number of people, patient will be there in this study, like sample size. No, stat team will be providing with you this, along with the justification. So they will be giving you the number, sample size, right? And they will be using this SAS programming. Study treatment, name, dose, route, dosing schedule, everything will be added. Again, your scientific team will be giving you, and lot of information you can take from your investigator brochure. Packaging, labeling, accountability of your drug coming from IV. Other medication allowed or disallowed, your medical team will be giving you this information. Procedure to monitor the compliance, your operation team will be giving this detail to you. Now, after going till this time, can you say that protocol writing is an easy work? It's very easy work. It's a game. It's like a game that you are playing with 4 or 5 people. Give me this, give me that. And medical writers, they get a lot of importance in the team. Everyone is looking up to them. Now, efficacy, endpoint data you will be adding. Efficacy is nothing, is how drug is working. That data. Suppose your vaccine is how it will be measured, immunogenicity, is your efficacy. That data, right? Safety reporting, how you will be collecting serious adverse event data. Safety reporting responsibility, like which team is responsible, and you take this data from your operation team. Not only that, definition of mild, moderate, and severe SAEs, abnormal finding. Okay, now see the definition. See, you have written here that this information will also come automatically. Generally, we have to, as per thumb rule, ICH GCP definitions are added. But now, because we have AI with us, so moment you will open template, suppose you have opened the template of protocol writing, this information as per ICH GCP, you will see written for you automatically. You may have to adjust the section, but otherwise you will find it automatically. Abnormal findings, including abnormal lab values. What are the values you will be, what are the abnormal lab values, like ECG, your chemistry, your other things? What are the things you will be tracking in your protocol for this particular study? Patient discontinuation, what are the condition when patient can discontinue? Maybe there are side effects, maybe worsening of the disease, right? So when these are the things, these are the conditions when patient can discontinue. So 50% of this information is almost same in the most of the protocol. So again, will be part of a template. Wherever change is required, you will be changing it. Statistical consideration, your stat team is giving this sample size enrollment, what what assumptions, like how they have calculated this. What is the whole idea behind this sample size calculation is that number of patient required to do your trial, they should be sufficient. So method and level of significance, basically you will get this as a report, and from that report, stat report, you will pick and add information in your protocol. Data collection, how you will be collecting data. Is it a questionnaire, notes, electronic data? Mostly these days, this is the go-to. We are having ECRFs, case report forms. A time and point of collection, at what are times when this data will be collected. Like why I have given you one example, since beginning I am giving you only one example so that you can understand. Like a vaccine, generally blood sample is collected. When it is collected? Before first dose, and after last dose, and they compare these both the samples to check the immunogenicity. So when you have to collect the data, that you will add in a protocol. Who will collect the data? Why data is collected? You have to give the rationale as well. Include table and diagram for scheduled data collection. Generally, it's just like your timetable. When we will be taking a detailed session, I will show you. They make this type of plan, like day 0, day 20, day 30, day 40. Here patient will be visiting, here we will be visiting. So they add a schedule in your protocol. So when we'll be having actual workshop, we will be showing it to you. So this is more a administrative section, that who and access to source data, ethics committee, quality control assurance, data handling and record keeping, finance, insurance, publication policy. So again, lot of information in this section will be coming with the help of AI. We need not to add information to every section by ourselves. If you are working with one company only, so they have a standard language here, and they will be adding, like quality control and insurance. Under quality control, your monitoring plan. Quality assurance, your audits. They will be adding confidentiality, GCP information will be coming, that patient information will be kept confidential. And in the appendices, you will be attaching simply these documents. So this is the contents of the protocol. Your title page, background information, exactly in this flow as per your ICH GCP, right? E6 guideline. Then objective and purpose, trial design, selection and withdrawal of subject, treatment of subject, safety, efficacy, statics, source data, documentation, quality control, quality assurance, ethics, data handling, finance, insurance, public policy, supplements. If there is some additional information that they wanted to attach from other studies, like CSR from some other study, in case if it is there, right? Sometime already similar study has been done, then only they add this type of information. Now look carefully. These all the sections here, you have to add very little effort, because as I told you, they are under admin section. This section stat is giving you. This section, again, review of literature you are adding. Trial design, mostly scientific team give it to you, but the only thing you have to do is to connect the dots. Assessment, safety, efficacy, again, your scientific team helping you. The basic information selection and withdrawal of subject is with you, and you will be updating this information. Bit of information on IP you will be adding in a trial design, again from IB. So what I'm trying to say is that protocol writing is a teamwork, and medical writers, they coordinate with the whole team. You are not alone in the writing of a protocol. So I hope this is clear. So protocol format, this is, we are towards at the final section of our protocol. This should be as per our SOPs, regulatory requirement, and GCP. This is the standard in case someone asks you that what template we are following, what format we have to follow. And there is one more thing, that protocol amendment. That means in case, because this is a protocol is a scientific document, which is, there is a possibility there is update. So amendment is an update or change to a original protocol. So earlier maybe a version 1.0, now it can be 1.1. If it is a minor change, only admin change, or if it is a major change, it can be a major change version. So protocol amendment is your update to formal update. What can be update? It can be anything. Like earlier you thought 400 patients are required, but you see the drop rate is too high. Drop the number of patients they are dropping is high, hence this data will not be sufficient for the analysis. Then your statisticians increase the number. They said no, 500 minimum we have to reach. So that means amendment. Or based on safety information, change in dose, change in frequency. All these things are major changes. That is known as an amendment. There is also one thing, protocol violation. So suppose you have written in protocol that blood sample will be collected on day 28, but you failed. That is one thing. This can be your deviation. So I am explaining both the points. So this is your deviation. You deviated, but you were supposed to give 5 mg of drug. Mistakenly, you gave it 10 mg. Your violation. It is a major thing. If there is a one major violation in your trial, they can stop your trial as well. So with this, our protocol is over, students. So now, if you want, we can take few questions on a protocol, right? So otherwise, we can, progress to our narrative writing. So violation is students, that there is something written in your protocol and you have not done it, and it is harming a patient. Suppose you have given a wrong dose to a patient, wrong dose which can harm a patient. So that is your violation. Deviation is, it was written in your protocol but you failed to do. There can be multiple reasons, so that is your deviation. Ethical perspective, you have to follow the Declaration of Helsinki. So, ma'am, could you please clarify ethical consideration? Ethical is, as long as you are following GCP template, you are ethical. SAS programming, okay, statistical analysis tool, students. So you are always having a SAS team, stat team in your team. Even I think Dr. Ajit also having one course on a SAS programming.
Yes, we have on.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember, because sometimes I also attend free webinars organized by you, Dr. Ajit, just to understand the things, So Mohit, this question is not relevant. We will speak separately.
Yes,
How to
yes,
choose topic of review article? Not relevant.
that we
Uh,
will see. That we will see. There is some question from Silpa. Survey-based studies like for painkillers, allergic medications can be done in the same format. See, I wanted to clarify, guys. This was completely, see, this internship, what we are providing is completely industrial training. Okay, completely industry relevant protocols and industry related projects. Okay, not the student or institutional relevant project or related projects, but yes, there is a similar format. We just need to, change a little bit about methodology, right? What you are including, what you are not including. Like in, in the institutional protocols, you don't include the dosage, you don't include the randomization, you don't include the, about the blindings, you don't include about the dosing formats, and you don't include about the interventional drugs and all, right? So that you have to remove. Otherwise, inclusion exclusion criteria, study site, ethical considerations, everything is similar. Novelty, hypothesis, objectives, aims, everything is similar for the student protocol also, institutional protocol also, even for the grant proposals also. These are the same things. Okay. So, protocol writing is almost similar everywhere, whether it is institutional student protocol or industrial protocol. In industry, that is more systematic and everything is clarified in a more comprehensive way, as we have discussed here, right? So, this was industrial protocol writing, what we have just discussed, what the Sarabjit ji had just discussed. Okay.
Okay, Dr. Ji, there is one question I wanted to
Yes.
ask. Sifia has asked that her question was on general information, that can we draft the title for studies? It is necessary to require all general information like drug or comparing sites, secondary, tertiary hospital. Yes, dear, that's why you draft first proof of concept. you
Yes.
know so actually I tell you, like Dr. Ajit said, that in company we work very systematically. It's
Yeah.
not suddenly this team has came up with this idea and they started writing protocol. No, 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 no. Years of planning goes in. They work in the system. Like, we first develop our proof of concept. Like, this is proof of concept, this is tentative title, and we are maybe planning to do a trial in India. If we are planning to trial in India, by, or we are planning to do a trial in Europe, then why? Okay,
Yes.
we are doing trial in Europe. Where I will be doing? Netherlands or France? Which city? Which hospital? Government hospital? Private hospital? That information already we gather. Then only we start writing protocol. I tell you, the basic information is always collected. That's why we say source, that we tell the source document. Source information is collected, then only you start writing a protocol. And in the companies, this auto flows with the help of AI. They
Yeah.
already know that this is our site. The moment you will open your template word document of protocol, you already, oh, okay, this trial is happening in
Absolutely.
Delhi.
Yes. 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 Yes.
so so we have already started taking the advantage of AI,
Yeah.
because otherwise this is admin information. This is not a, what we say, brain you know logical. So general information you need not to worry. But if you are asking from an angle of individual project, yes, you should have this information, then only you step ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sivans is asking, does evidence-based summary is also part of it? Yes, it is review of literature. Evidence-based summary means you have to support your objectives, you have to support your aim and hypothesis by the literature when you are writing a protocol.
Typically, how many days are needed to write a protocol in organization? It varies from I mean, if it is on priority, so if urgency, 15 days are enough, right? Or sometimes 1 month, 2 months are also taken, right? It all depends on availability of a different team, because you need other people as well. But the level of sport we are having these days, 1 month is a sufficient time to write one protocol.
Yes. Bashir is asking importance of evaluating efficacy in clinical trials explanation. I think that's not relevant to protocol, but evaluation of efficacy is the main objective in the drug clinical trials, where you keep the drugs as intervention, or any new clinical trials are, I mean, new drugs are launched in the market, and before that you do phase 2 and phase 3 clinical trials. In that, the main target is evaluating the efficacy only.
Yes, yes, you rightly said, Dr. Jeet. So that's how it is done. Efficacy
Yeah.
is that how well your drug is working,
Yes.
so that you have to answer. So in when you're writing your protocol, we say efficacy endpoint.
Yeah.
Hmm? So your scientific team give it to you and you just add in your protocol.
Absolutely.
Someone is also asking that is clinical data stored securely? Yes, yes, they have a server, the highest form of security one can imagine for a patient safety, because that is GCP principle also, you know so that is there. You need not to worry. There are people who are
Yeah. There is a
worrying.
question. There is a question. Maroof Ansari has asked many times actually. Ma'am, in interviewers, why they ask why and how to answer, why should we hire you?
Okay, so why we should hire you is simply they are asking you so that you can explain about your strength, your skills. Suppose you are going for a medical writing interview, right? Link your job description to your skills. Say that they are asking why we should hire you. Say that you are looking for a medical writer at an associate position whose responsibilities should be this, right? And I have academic a qualification also, like B Pharma. I have done this wonderfully and I have done these project. And because my interest in medical writing, I have done this course also on medical writing. I have attended few workshops, and maybe you can highlight some written work, like I have already written one article on this thing, because my interest in medical writing. Basically you have to talk about your skills, your strength, your academics. And you need not to think that I don't have experience. You have 15-16 years of an education. Suppose just imagine if you have a B pharmacy only, you already have 14 years of academic qualification with you, and plus you have attended these workshops. So it's very easy to answer that question. Don't get worried, never ever get worried on any questions,
Absolutely, absolutely.
right?
There are some more questions, I believe. One is, how do we ensure that workshop protocol is feasible and realistic? We don't understand we don't understand your question. Can you please explain this? I will open the people's mic for some time. Yeah, I think, yeah, you guys can speak now. If you wish to talk, you can speak and ask your question directly, guys. Yes, everyone. Is there any defined peak point or throw point? Okay, that's done. Key consideration of for participant selection. Key considerations for participant selection. Okay. So, ma'am, you want to answer this? Key considerations for participant selection.
Yes, I can answer this. This depend on what type of research you are doing.
Yes.
Suppose you are doing phase 1 trial, very easy. Healthy volunteer people. Suppose you are doing a trial on breast cancer. You need a patient who are having breast cancer, right? Suppose you are doing a trial on hypertension. You need a patient with the hypertension. Suppose you are doing a trial on infant, so you need that population. It depends on what type of trial you are doing, right? So same population is selected. It's just like if you wanted to take admission in M Pharma, you need to have a B Pharmacy degree, right?
Yes.
Person like me who have a other background, they can't take. No matter how smart I will show you that I am smart, I am eligible, you won't be taking it me. It's
Absolutely.
just like what is the title of your protocol, in which field you are trying to do a research. Like Dr. Jeet, he's doing trial in cardiology, right? You need a patient in that for that indication only, right? So depends on what field your research is. So it's very easy.
Yes, so that's why we choose the inclusion and exclusion criteria. Understand?
Yes, simply admission criteria. Say it admission criteria. No,
Yes.
very easy then.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, there is a question. Um, how to write a
So
proposal for grants? See, grant is a proposal that is called as proposal, not protocol. That is called as proposal. That is similar to protocol, but there we have to add a lot of things like about the investigators, about the team, about the institution, about the support, about the collaborations, and about the budgets, fundings. A lot of things we have to add, like how much funds we need, what are the collaborators, lot of other things we need to add. That is kind of protocol only, but that we call is proposal, grant proposal, and in that we have to add a multiple other informations from the institutes about the investigators and all whatever is asked, and different proposals need different types of formatting of the things what they want, right? The ICMR has different format, NIH has different format, NH has different format, or DST has a little different format. So there are different formats for the proposal writing. Okay, guys. One question is
so
there need to regarding protocol amendments and version control. If we are making changes in the protocol, do we have to provide amendments separately?
amendment separately? No, no, you have to change the version.
Yeah.
The previous version will not be used, right? The new version will be used. So there is one more question. It's a generic question, but I want to answer, Dr. Ajit. Aryan has written that what types of jobs are available after doing this particular course. So this is more on medical writing, right? If your question is related to, so then you can be a medical writer, quality
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So, guys, let me add to this more. We are
Mhm.
providing right now. We are providing many courses in pharmacovigilance, medical writing, and all. But this internship, what we are providing for 2 months is exclusive on medical writing and pharmacovigilance. Okay. And if you want to learn the things comprehensively in medical writing and in pharmacovigilance, we have two more separate courses. One is diploma in medical writing, one is diploma in pharmacovigilance, and that costs just 3,999 each. Okay, so if you want to join the diploma in medical writing, that is 6 months, in that you will get this internship free of cost. Okay, it is like that 6 month diploma. You will learn 4 months about the theory classes will be there for 4 months, and then 2 months this internship you will get. Okay, so we right now have openings for the pharmacovigilance diploma and medical writing diploma as well. So if you want to join, you can join our diploma programs also. 4,000 for any diploma. Like if you want to join AI also, we have AI diploma also. But if you want to learn especially the pharmacovigilance or the medical writing, we have diploma courses opened, and in that 4 months will be theory classes and 2 months will be this training program for you, free of cost, this industrial internship. Okay, that is added into the program only. That is 4+2 program manner. Okay, so yes, we have that clinical research programs we have, and this is again the clinical research only, where we are in this intensive. We are giving you all about medical writing and protocol writing. I mean, medical writing and pharmacovigilance. This, okay, this one. So this is the internship, guys. This is the 2 months internship. There are, as I told you, there are 8 workshops, total 8 weeks, and 2 hours workshop followed by assignments and the quizzes, right? And the fees is 2,900, 2,499. Okay, here is the fees, I believe. Yeah, here is 2,499 rupees. Okay, this is about this. And we also have the pharmacovigilance diploma. That also, if you are interested, that also you can join. Let me just show just glance for a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. If you are interested in pharmacovigilance diploma, yeah, it is there.
Dr. Ajit, someone also asked when the STAT program is starting. You can just mention the date only. So
STAT program will be starting from the February first week. It
Okay,
will
okay.
start from the February first week. We still have to, we yet to launch that program. We have not yet launched. So we will be launching that program very, very soon. Okay, and this is the pharmacovigilance diploma, guys. This is the pharmacovigilance diploma, just for your concern. If you see executive diploma in pharmacovigilance, 6 months skill development program. So here, this is 4+2 course design. That is like 4 months theory classes and 2 months internship, mock interviews, skill development sessions, and there's the course material book also. We will give you the course material book also. It will be delivered to your doorsteps. It will deliver to your home directly without any fees or without delivery charges, and definitely 100% live classes, and there will be 100% placement assistance. And this is the syllabus for the entire diploma. This is the diploma thing, and then you will also get this 2 month intensive free in that. Okay, so the course fees, diploma fees is 3,999. This diploma had just starting next week only. Today we did the orientation program, and we are doing the orientation program today for this diploma, and you can join, if you wish, you can join this diploma as well. Okay, so with that, Sarabji, do we have the narrative writing thing now?
Yes, yes. I was just waiting because there were
Yes, we
lot
can do
many
the narrative
questions.
writing in next 15 minutes, and then we can share the quiz with them.
Correct, correct.
Medical writing also is there. You can, go to our website and check, guys. Okay, so let's complete the narrative writing first, then we will talk about it. Yeah,
Correct. So
please
let
go ahead.
me share the screen. It's easier than a protocol.
Yeah, 15 minutes would be enough, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what happened? Yes.
Yes, it is there.
So this patient safety narrative, and if I wanted to tell you one thing, there are A's of interest or SAEs, hmm, ADRs. They happen in a clinical trial, right? But what the regulators are saying, regulators they are saying, give a story of each. Suppose there is a fever to a one person. I have included one example also in this. I will show to you. So there is a person had a fever. Now you have to you tell the whole story, like when patient come to clinic, what was a fever, what type of drug you have given, have you hospitalized that patient in a hospital, what kind of medication they got, is this fever because of a drug, hmm? or not because of a drug, what action you taken with the medication. That is your narrative. So just imagine in a clinic trial, sometime more than 1,000 narratives are written. And why we are covering this? Hmm? Because you have a separate jobs for this. That is known as narrative writer's job. It's under medical writing only. Hmm? The companies, they have a separate narrative writing teams. And imagine one of my friend, he since the beginning he is in the narrative writing only. Now he is a senior manager, he's still in the narrative writing. So in a clinical trial, 1000 AE or SAADRs happen, you have to write a story for all. That is your narrative, and this is also moving between your PV and MW, both. So a narrative writer, if you have an experience in PV, you are working in a narrative, you can move to a medical writing or a vice versa, right? So first of all, this is also known as with a different name, safety narrative, also known as a patient safety narratives. So you will also see the jobs related to this, that safety narrative writer's job. It is written for each, adverse event, as I told, and it is a smallest medical writing document. And this big pharma, what they do, they give this work to contract research organization, like your IQVIA, like your PPT, like your Icon, right? Or what are other pharma companies? Syneos Health, Lambda. there are so many contract research organizations. So as a smart student, you can also make a list of contract research organizations, because it's easier to get a job here than your pharma companies. So you can get a job easy on CRO than pharma company. So narratives are written for all the trials, like phase 1 to phase 4 trials. So so what is safety narrative? That is that you write full clinical relevance, chronological account. This is the definition which is in a book. Basically, you write about the event, as simple as it. Any event which has happened, you write about it. And from where you take information? SIOM form. Suppose when there is AE or SE happen, the site or a hospital where the trial is happening, you they always fill the SIOM form, and you write a narrative from that SIOM form. I will wanted to give you more practical example. So SIOM forms, narratives, they are written for the events when person die or experience adverse event or significant adverse event that are judged to be of special interest, or patient withdraw from a trial because of the adverse event, and it is a regulatory requirement. If you have a 1000 AE or SAs, you have to write a narrative for each event. And this is included, all these narratives, they are included in CSR in section 14.3.3. CSR is your clinical study report. Now I wanted to explain you this thing, that you should be knowing because when you are going for a safety narrative, you should know what is the difference between AE and ADRs. A is adverse event which is happening in your clinical trial. ADR is adverse drug reaction. A is may be related to drug, or no or yes, may be related to drug or may not be related to drug. But the moment when A is related to drug, yes, it become ADR. So adverse event, when it related to drug, it become adverse drug reaction. So that this is the difference you will always ask in your interview. So all A's are not ADRs, right? But all ADRs are AEs, because this green bubble is in this blue bubble. So all ADRs are AE only. I'll give you one example, very practical example. Suppose person participated in a clinical trial. When he went home, after a couple of days, he met with an accident. That it will be reported as first AE, adverse event. May be related to drug, may not be related to drug. But when any additional analysis happened, doctor performed analysis, they came to know it is related to drug, right? It is related to drug. So then it will become adverse drug reaction. So for all and serious adverse event, you already know if it is a death, life-threatening, hospitalization, medical disability, and birth defect. This is the definition of serious adverse event. For all these events, you will be writing narrative. And this is coming in your PV as well. And this is coming in your medical writing as well. And this is just 2-3 page document, not larger than this. And we also prepare hybrid narratives. They are just 1 page. You simply have to narrate a story of this each adverse event that becomes your narrative. Yes, I wanted to show you the practical example. So this is how you prepare the one narrative. So first is header information. You will tell the subject number. This is the subject number. Narrative type, treatment group, in which treatment, which means basically which drug it was patient was taking. And these serious adverse events, they were always given a number in a clinical trial to track. And as I told you that AI is helping, again this will come automatically. So this is how the header information of narrative will look like. Why I am showing you, when you will go for interview, they will ask you. Then you will add an introductory table. Here you will be adding MEDRA term. What was the serious adverse event? It is a fever. Investigator term, acute fever. Treatment group, this was the drug X 1 mg at 115 days. Date, first dose of study drug, that you will add. The date, the last day of a study drug, that you will be add. Does the drug permanently discontinue due to event? That answer you have to add. Who answered this question? Investigator. And followed by medical monitor. And you simply read from a SIOM report and add here, yes or no. If there is a death, that you also add a reason. If there is no death, then you know. If there is a death, yes, add a reason. So this is how it looks. Do you think a lot of medical writing skill is needed here? No. You simply copying information from a SIOM form. Then the content of narrative, you write brief description, study treatment, description of AE, other medical history, last medication taken in 2 weeks. I'll show you the example. So this is how demographic information and medical history look like. I'll read for you. This 40-year-old brown female in India was diagnosed with fever on this. The subject received first dose of study drug on 20th November 18. The subject's medical history included a chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, hypertension, myocardic infection, diabetes, TB. So this is how you write the demographic and medical history in narrative. Look at this, it is so simple. And it is written in a past sentence. Like your protocol, that is written in a present sentence, but your narrative is written in a past sentence. Always remember that. Now, description of event, that will be another paragraph. Now look at this practical example. On 15 Jan 2019, the patient experienced severe fever and was hospitalized on a same day. Physical examination recorded high-grade fever of 39.4. During hospitalization, subject was treated IV, acetaminophen. The subject was advised to take plenty of fluids. Lab analysis also, like these are the values. Lab reports you will include. Urine culture was negative. The study drug was permanently discontinued in response to event of a fever. On 20 Jan 19, the event of fever was resolved and subject was discharged from the hospital. So sometimes this lab value, sometimes there are too many lab parameters. So you include a table. Instead of writing here, you simply add a table because that's easier. So this is how you draft the information in a description of event. Now 2 more paragraphs for narrative. Any concomitant medication. At time of the adverse event of a fever, patient was taking concomitant medication included. You will add the name of all the drugs. Look at this, narrative writing is so simple. And there are full-time dedicated jobs for a narrative writers. Now, what investigator and sponsors are thinking, is it related to drug or not? So what they are thinking on this? In opinion of investigator, the fever was possibly related to study drug. Hmm? According to sponsor, the fever was not related to event, right? So they are giving their medical judgment on behalf of sponsor. Who do it? Medical monitor. They do it. Hmm? And if you have advanced degree of pharma, you can also be a medical monitor. Okay, so this is more on auto-generated narratives. I wanted to tell you. I can no. Yes, auto-generated. I can tell you little more. So these days, what is happening? Because we are taking in a narrative all the information from a SIOM. So all this information like lab values, like temperature, this tools, they are giving us in a template. And we as a medical writer, we are refining this information. Is it making story? Is it correct or not? So automation of safety narrative has happened to great extent. So where it is helping you? Initially, we used to copy paste all this information, all these lab parameters. It was quite tedious task. But now these days, this is happening with the help of tools. So tool automatically will give you this information in the form of table. And tool by automatically give you like, okay, when patient was uh, hospitalized, this is the date, right? But you are synthesizing this information in the form of story. So that is narrative writing. So it is very easy, but the importance is that we have a dedicated jobs for this. So any questions, students? We can take up the questions now. Krishma, so that is how you decide the safety of the drug. Suppose you are having now, just imagine you are doing one clinical trial, right? There are 1,000 adverse event has happened, right? But majority of, if they are not related to drug, that means your drug is safe. Because people, if they are in a clinical trial, one or other thing will happen. Suppose in general life also, we get a fever, we get a headache, we met with an accident. But as a responsible sponsor, you have to report each and every adverse event, correct? Siom form, you can easily google it. It is, any when any adverse event happen at a site, right? Then what happens? They fill one form. Hmm? They fill one form, and that form is known as SIOM form. Why it is that is the form is more important? Because it is a globally accepted form. If you want me to show you that form, I can, show you that form. It is by Council for International Organization of Medical Sciences. But why I have given you that, Google it so that you will learn it. So we have this form is developed by International Organization of Medical Sciences. So it has defined template like where you will be adding subject ID, where will be you will be writing about the event, treatment, and everything. So that's so the information is correct. Okay. Mohit, there is no name of medical writing tools. So all the companies, they are having their own in-house tools. Hmm? So with the help of IT team, they make these tools, right? They are not freely, or you can say that easily available on open tools. But if you wanted to use such tools, you just wanted to experience it, try to use Grammarly. That will help you. These tools also help you correct the grammar mistakes. Hmm? For paper writing, I think Dr. Ajit, he can guide you. Honestly, I have only written one or two paper, but you can write without affiliation. You can write a review article.
Definitely, guys, don't worry. Paper writing, we are conducting the workshops, we are conducting many things. So I have just shared for all of you, I have just shared internships brochure here in the chat box, and a link to register for internship, and I have just shared the executive diploma in pharmacovigilance and the link for that. Okay, and now I'm sharing the link for quiz. Okay, this is the time where you can fill the quiz, and you can, by the time you can write your you can write your questions also. We will be happy to take your questions as well. Okay, so in the YouTube and here, both the places, I'm mentioning the quiz form. I have shared the quiz form, guys. I have shared the quiz form in YouTube, and I'm sharing the quiz form here. By the time whoever has the questions, you can ask the questions. Okay, you can ask the questions. Yes. Line of payment is until means Sivan section I didn't understand. Today is the last date actually. Today we are opening only for you guys. If you are interested in diploma, or if you are interested in medical writing diploma, is not yet open for the next batch. That we will open by next week. You don't worry about that. But if you want to register for pharmacovigilance diploma, I have shared the link here. And if you want to register for the internship, you can just register here. Okay, today.
Dr. Ajit, someone is asking when you will be conducting paper writing workshop. I think you do it time to time, right?
We do it every 2 months. We conduct the 6 days full-fledged course on paper writing. Okay. So we
And
will,
how many paper, Dr. Ajit, you have written? 100?
I have written 62, 63 papers. 63rd
62.
is under publication. Yes.
Okay, but why I don't answer this question? I have written only one paper till
Ah,
now, honestly
that's
saying.
that's not about the how many papers are written, but I conduct this course very frequently, paper writing from beginning to the end, from the writing a paper to the publication, and in that I take care of all the review paper types, systematic reviews, meta-analysis, original papers, everything I teach. So guys, you
Hmm.
have to be aware on that we conduct every month, almost
So,
every
Dr.
second.
Ajit, one thing I also wanted to share with all the students that medical writing is always in demand. Com-
Yes, absolutely.
Companies, they struggle to get good people.
Good people. Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
so my point is to tell them that focus on your craft, refine your skill,
Yes.
be smart when you're going for any interview, then prepare yourself. These are the few things that can give them a great success. Because someone asked this question that how I can get a great, or what's it, massive success in pharma. Massive success you can only get when you will prepare yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, so and medical writing is also one. Once you have worked for some time, you know in an industry, and you don't want to do a job for some reason, you can do a freelancing as well.
Absolutely.
I think few of our students are doing as well, right? The previous
Yes,
batch students.
yes, yes, yes. Absolutely.
So any more questions? Mm. uh, the- Dr. Ajit, this you can answer. What is the difference between medical coding and medical writing? I think you have
See, guys, see, both are
totally
completely
different.
different domains. Okay, medical coding and medical writing are completely different domain. Medical writing is all about what ma'am was discussing, what Sarabji was discussing, writing the protocol, writing the CRF, preparing the narratives, and preparing the papers, preparing the reports, DU, all the kind of reports, and all clinical trial or research related stuff. When you write, that is called medical writing. Medical coding is something different, where you get the cases, you get the patient's data, and based on that you have to code the the material means the content, like someone is from the cardiovascular disease, someone is having heart failure. So what is the code for heart failure in, ICDs, international code of that you have to find out, and you have to give the codes based on the cases, based on the sign and symptoms, based on the types of disease, based on the types of, like, there are there is a ICD code for international code of diseases. There is a, like, there is a code for diabetes, and in that diabetes also multiple codes for, like, young diabetes, or gestational diabetes, type 1 diabetes, or whatever. There are multiple things, so you have to codify the things, you have to codify the content, you have to codify the disease, and based on the sign and symptoms, based on the narratives, based on whatever treatment was given, right? So insurance companies and the companies need to code the cases and the narratives what they get from the hospitals. So that kind of job is different, and that is mostly delivered by the insurance companies and the hospitals. And right now India is just starting into the medical coding. Okay, not completely merged into the medical coding right now, but India is a very emerging place for medical coders, because the people who are sitting in USA and UK, they want the manpower on the cheaper rates, and they get in India. So medical coders in India are rising like anything. And this is a wonderful job. So if you have the CPC certificate or some other certificate, there are certifications, then you can definitely be a good coder and apply for the good jobs in medical coding. That's different thing. Will
Uh,
you focus in job
Job
placement for
security in a
medical?
medical writing
Yes,
is
definitely.
200%.
Definitely.
I'll say
Definitely.
job security in medical writing is
Absolutely.
200% if you
Absolutely.
are very good. Hmm.
Yes, sir. Can you conduct webinar on family career? Yes, I will. I'm planning next month or this month, and we will start one series on the career counseling. Okay? Don't worry.
Can we use AI for medical writing? Yes, yes, we are already using. We are already using,
Absolutely.
but we can't use open tools like your Chat GPT. So companies they have their own versions, own tools where you can protect the data because
Yes.
in open tools you can't protect the data, you can't protect your information. All this information for any company is very important, right? Say they can't afford to lose it. So that you can use in your controlled tools. The companies they are having their own tools, and we are using not after the invention of
Quiz
ChatGPT. We
has
started using in
time.
2018.
Yes. Quiz has 15 minutes. Someone is asking me what is the time limit for quiz? 15 minutes. Okay. It's 15 minutes. So already 7 minutes over.
Dr. Someone is asking, maybe you can help. That can you organize a webinar on PharmD career, highest education in foreign countries and jobs?
Yes, yes. I just told them we are planning this, and from next weekend or maybe next to next weekend, we will start a series, complete series. You don't have to put done with the quiz, guys. You don't have to write or full the spam here. I already got your responses. We are getting a response. You don't have to write here, okay?
So,
If
is
you
there any
have
course on
join,
clinical trials? Yes, we have one course. I mean, Dr. Jeet has showed you in the beginning. There is one course dedicated on a clinical trials, right?
yes, yes, we have. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And if you are interested, please register for the medical writing diploma. Oh, sorry, pharmacovigilance diploma and our industrial internship we are offering right now. Okay.
Someone asked that. Sir, can you conduct interview preparation and soft skill too? But that is a part of our all courses, right, Doctor?
Yeah, that is a part of our own course only. If you are interested in the course,
For
that
every course, there is
yes, every course there is there is the mock interviews. There are mock
hmm,
interviews.
Mock interviews and how to prepare your CV, how to face your interview. That is there. So,
Yes, absolutely.
attendance form.
Attendance form given. Given, guys, given. Quiz.
There is one question I think may be important for students, Dr. Ajit, that
Yes.
till when this payment link is valid, like till
Right.
today or
No, it is by, see, we are already over with the last date, so you can register by tonight. Okay. You take your time, read the process, everything. I have shared
yes.
already. Be sharing in the groups also. You register by tonight. Okay, tonight, 11:59 p.m. I mean, it's
You
not
know,
register.
funny story, Dr. Ajit. Someone asked me, offline, that shall I be enrolling to Dr. Ajit course or not? I said, can you afford one jeans? They said yes. I said, better to enroll a course instead
Absolutely.
of buying the jeans.
See, guys, I'm telling you, you won't get such diplomas or courses anywhere in 4,000. Okay. We are providing it because we are supported by some other fundings from our CRO. Okay. We have the very strong backbone in case of money, what we say. So we don't charge much, and you can definitely register with us and you will get a lot more what we are telling about. Okay. In the courses and syllabuses, you will get lot more. Okay. Do it fast, guys. Do it fast. No need to write quiz done. It's already, we are getting the things. Okay. Can SAS programming be replaced by AI? Not at all. Never.
So, Dr. Ajit, I also wanted to share this thing.
Yes,
These days,
please.
people are having lot many questions. They think that maybe medical writing, maybe PV, maybe jobs in clinical trials, they will go away with AI. No,
No.
so no, they we can do things faster. Like earlier, we were writing protocols in 2 months, but
Yes.
now because of AI, we can do in 1 month. In
Yes.
fact, it has made medical writers' job easy. I tell you how. Earlier, I have to track like my grammar is correct, my
Yes.
sentence is correct. Now AI is doing for me. I need
Yes.
not to worry. Only thing I need to focus on is the scientific content.
Yes.
So you should be very happy with these advancements.
Yes.
Regulatory affair. I think there is course on a regulatory affair, right?
Yes. We have
I
the
think
regulatory affairs.
Dr. Ajit has all the buffet.
Yes. You can visit our website. Let me share our website link. You can check out all the courses and dates, and you can register for any courses. We are upcoming with the with all the courses. We are upcoming with all the new batches in February.
So
Certificate
many,
by Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening.
yeah. So many students they are expressing their thanks. Like that's very kind of you guys, and a lot of efforts also goes in this. You know,
Yes,
to bring out these such type of workshops. So
absolutely, absolutely, yes.
and taking time on Sunday is very
Yes,
difficult.
absolutely, guys. So I would like to thank you.
Yeah.
Diploma in medical coding or medical writer, which is best for BPharm student along with job side by side. No, BPharm people, I will suggest first of all, these courses are for you. Definitely, you can start from the first year itself. I don't mind, but these courses are value-added courses. You are not supposed to work when you are doing BPharm or PharmD. Okay, you can think of the job when you are in the masters, but but studying BPharm, you must not go for the job. Focus on your studies, and these diploma certificates or any kind of certificate from anywhere are value addition to your CV. Okay, not to get the job during your BPharm. That's my straight away request and suggestions, because you are in BPharm and you are not supposed to go for a job right now. After BPharm, you can think of, you should go for, but during BPharm, first year, second year, third year, you cannot go for the job alongside. Okay, you have to focus on your studies because this is the base where what should be strong at the end. Okay, yes, this is the single form certificate. Don't ask me by Tuesday night. You will get by Tuesday night all the certificates, guys. Okay, by Tuesday night, you will get your certificates. Okay.
Sir, can I ask a question?
Yes, please go ahead.
So I'm interested in medical writing jobs. So, i- uh, like I'm trying to write samples for my portfolio development. So I don't know what kind of deliverables like the which can impress the job seeking person, sir. Because like the protocols and narratives you have mentioned, we can't give it in a portfolio, right? So
Why?
what kind of
Why you cannot give protocol writing and portfolio? This is a workshop. If you want to add the value to your CV or portfolio, you should do some 3 months, 4 months certificate courses, professional certificate courses, and diploma courses, which are value addition. We call them value added courses, skill development courses. So that you must do. I'll suggest you to do some courses like that. That will help you in developing your portfolio, and that will help you in the interviews as well. But again, someone is asking which one is better, coding or medical writing. Again, I'm telling you, based on your interest, okay, whatever is your interest, right? If you are interested in, like, see, interest is not just interest is based on the circumstances also. If you want to go for medical writing, if you want work from home, if you if you're not comfortable in shifting to other cities, so based on multiple things your interest should come out. And I always say my students and my colleagues, like, select at least 2 to 3 options, option A, option B, option C, and do that. If you are like very much interested in medical writing, first develop your skills in medical writing. Then second, choose if you want to pharmacovigilance, do in pharmacovigilance. Third, like suppose CDM, if you are interested in CDM or medical analyst, or the analytics, then go for the analytics, software analytics development, and something like trainings and all. So you have to find out your own interest, and based on the circumstances, where you can go, how you can go, what type of jobs you can do, and what type of jobs are your interest, you want to do from work from home. A lot of things are there, what makes you choose the job, or what makes you choose the perfect job, right? So that completely depends on you, what is your interest and where you want to go. Don't go for the salary part, like, okay, if medical writing is starting with 30,000 or 40,000, and pharmacovigilance is starting 1,000, so that, don't go for that, because your growth comes with your interest. Okay, the growth in the future comes with your interest, not what you are getting initially or initial salary. Okay, so that comes with the comes with your interest. If you are interested in any job or any particular domain, that will take you high, that will take you to the different level. But if you're not interested and you just joined as like, I'm not interested, but this job is giving me high pay scale of 50,000 or 60,000, then your progress in that domain will be very tough in future, right? So it always comes with your interest and the circumstances.
Sir, is there difference between medical scribe and a writer?
Medical scriber and medical writer, yes, there is a big difference. Medical scriber is a type of, I mean, I can say that it is a one of the very minor part of medical writing. But medical scriber is different. Medical scribers are the people who decode. Medical coding is about coding, where we codify. But medical scribers are actually the decoders of the content. Medical scribers are people who get the narratives, or narratives not only in form of the text, in form of voices, in form of video recordings, or whenever, like, suppose the company is there, like Novartis is there, they launched one drug, right? And they are getting multiple calls from the users, like users means the patients, about their they are narrating about their disease, they are narrating about the adverse event they faced and all. So medical scribers are the people who should be very, very good in the grammar, who should be very good in the language, who should be very good in the listening, very good in the decoding the things. And then based on the text, based on the speech, based on the video, they make, at the end, they make the narrative, according to the format given by the company. So medical scribing and medical writing are the different things, but the thing ultimately you have to write at the end. Okay, but in the medical scribing, you have to listen first, you have to see first, you have to decode the data. which is coming in any language from any type of patient. Some patients are, not directly describing the sign and symptoms, but they're describing the disease in different formats. So you have to understand that and you have to decode in the medical language. That is medical scribing. Okay.
Sir, what do you suggest which is more as for a B Farm fresher?
For B.Pharm fresher, I'll see again. It is totally up to your interest. But that if you say,
Dr.
if
Ajit, I have answer for this.
yes, yes,
I suggest people.
please go
So
ahead.
you do see the fees for these courses is very minimal. So you
Yeah.
can try both the courses, and by doing so, you will be
Absolutely.
able to understand that is it helping to me or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that is the
And
easiest way, because
again,
otherwise, see, the game of your life, that you only have to solve it. The no
absolutely.
one can suggest this. See, I myself, I started with the operations, then I moved to medical writing, then I moved to another niche, transparency. So in fact, when I started, I done the internship the regulatory affairs at a DCGI office, right? So all we it's just like the moment you start, then you can trying to reinvent your path. So no one can answer this question to you. It's only you only have to figure it out, because you only
Absolutely.
know
That's why I'm
your
telling you.
skills. The
True.
easiest way is enroll for both the courses. You will gain something. Yeah.
That is the thing what we used to do. I was doing PhD, but I used to learn a lot of things in clinical research. I used to learn about CDM. I used to learn about medical. I was learning the medical archiving, medical record archiving that time. I mean, I used to learn the every process. If you are into the clinical research, you should learn everything. I used to learn about CDM, about RMS, about, the analytical softwares. And now my forte is analytics. Now my forte is statistics. I teach statistics. I teach cardiology. Those two are my fortes. Those two are my expertise, because clinical research I did a lot, and I have conducted international clinical trials. I have conducted a lot of things, and I learned everything. I learned everything. I'm not like I'm lagging somewhere in this domain in CDM or somewhere. I know everything. I learned everything, but now at this point of time, my forte is cardiology, and my forte is especially statistics in clinical research. I teach statistics. So, and I work on the statistics. So that is like, ultimately your goal should be, whatever is your interest and whatever you feel to go for in the future. But it doesn't restrict you when you are in B Farm or Farm D. You should not restrict yourself, to one domain, that I will learn only medical writing, I will learn only medical coding, or I will learn only medical scribing. You should learn everything. Nowadays, I'll tell you one example, that the government of India has launched new education policies. And according to the new education policies, every college should conduct the value added programs for their students. Okay. And in these value-added programs, from the first year to fifth year of PharmD and fourth year of B Farms, they conduct 4 courses. So till the student is completing B Farm, they will be specialized in 4 domains. And now they can choose on their interest. They can choose wherever they want to go. Right. So this is my concern about all of you. And this is my suggestion to all of you. Learn everything and learn at least 2, 3, 4 things. So you will have a buffet in your hand, and wherever you get a chance, go and get the job, and later you switch, or later you go to your interest or
No,
whatever.
not only that, Dr. Ajit, sorry to interrupt. You
Yes,
will
sir.
be able to do better in your job if you have a more knowledge. I tell
Absolutely.
you, I become a good medical writer because I was having operation knowledge, plus I was having regulatory affairs knowledge. You know that Dr. Akshima, who used to take her classes, she has worked in pharmacovigilance, she has worked in operations, now in a medical affairs.
Yes.
So people
And she
switch their
is
careers
basically
many
BDS
times.
and MDS. She is basically BDS and MDS.
Yes, she's BDS. Yeah. And
Yeah,
yeah, before marriage, she was in practice. She
yeah,
was doing a dental practice.
absolutely. No, many of my BDS friends are into the medical writing and into the regulatory affairs. Many of my MBBS students, what I used to teach, what I teach in KMC here, they are going to regulatory affairs. They are going to medical advisors. They are going to pharmaceutical industry. They're very much interested in that. So it is totally, up to you. Keep your, what we say, keep your mind or your thinking's wide, learn everything, and then wherever you get a chance, enter and then pursue your interest.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, I wanted to know something about medical advisory and medical affairs for PharmD students.
Yes, please. Okay, so you want to know about medical advisors and medical writing. So, see, this is not the right time to talk about all these things because it's a big thing to discuss. But I'll tell you one thing here: medical advisors or the medical license is one of the job what you can do, or the regulatory affairs. That's the same thing, the regulatory affairs is a little different, but where you should have all the knowledge, and medical advisors and medical license is a little different thing where you should have all the knowledge of the product and all the knowledge of the therapy, right, and all the knowledge of pharmacotherapy, right? So if you want to go to regulatory affairs, then there are two types of regulatory. Again, I'll tell you. One is what we usually traditionally do, like if some drug is coming to the market, or there is some drug development, or there is some clinical trials going on, so definitely that will be launched to the market, and in that regulatory affairs takes a big deal, or they are playing a very big role because they only go for the regulatory writing. Regulatory writing means they only go for the compliance with the regulatory bodies, like in India we have DCGI and all, and in EMA in Europe, and FDA in USA. So they have the entire knowledge of the regulatory framework in different countries, different continents, and they prepare along with the medical writing team, as regulatory writing is the part of medical writing. Okay, so writers are from medical writing team, but the people who are framing the concept, or who are framing the what we say, the format, they are from the medical affairs, regulatory affairs department. Okay.
So, Dr. Jeet, I can also add little bit here.
Yes.
So, medical affairs is like now growing at a larger pace, right? Because of the regulatory requirement, as you said. So earlier they were having a slab that only MBBS they are used to take,
Yeah.
but nowadays they can even PhD in pharmacy, who is having a strong knowledge. I'm saying strong knowledge in your drug classification, right?
Right.
So when you will be facing any interview, you will get tested on this. So if you are having a knowledge of a clinical trials, how clinical trials work, plus how this your drug classification happening, how its mechanism of action, class and everything, if you have a good strong knowledge there, you can
Yes.
also move to medical affairs. How pharmacy people are doing it? So what they are doing, they are moving internally. So they joined some company in operation, and internally if there is a position on a medical affairs, they are moving. So now
Yeah.
people are taking it. So it's little a long path. Initially you can't join directly as a medical affair, but
Yes.
slowly you can make a career there. Like
No.
Akshima, she's gone there in a medical affairs.
Yes. And
from medical writing.
I'll tell you, sorry to interrupt. I'll tell you not one, many of my seniors, they have joined directly as medical liaison, and they can shift to medical affairs from there. Medical advisor, they can join as a medical advisor, right? So guys, even from the, either you are MD pharmacology or M.Pharm pharmacology or M.Pharm pharmacy practice or PharmDs, you can directly join the medical affairs. Okay, you can directly join as medical advisor or medical liaison. So many of the examples I have in front of me only, many people have joined medical affairs in Novartis and Eli Lilly and multiple people, because Manipal is a big name. So from here, many companies come and they take the medical advisors. Either those are MD pharmacology or M.Pharm pharmacology or M.Pharm pharmacy practice or PharmDs. So it is not that you are not, but there is a little, again, I'll tell you that, they don't, usually go for the people who are PharmD 6 years. Okay, they go for PharmD postbacks because they're also, the eligibility criteria, they take B.Pharm. But it is not like that 6 years people cannot go. Now, recently, one company has taken as medical advisors all the PharmDs. Okay, 6 PharmDs have joined the medical advisors. It is really tough, but it is not impossible, and people who are already in the domain, who are already in the job, they are making the path for the upcoming, generations of PharmDs and, PharmD post baccalaureates or M.Pharms. So it is there, but ultimately, why they choose MD pharmacology over M.Pharms, though both are eligible, why they choose is, it is all about, it is all about like how, what we say, that how able you are to do that job, right? So if you are really good in pharmacotherapy, if you are really good in pharmacology, you will be, there at this place, right? So you should learn everything perfectly.
So the core subjects are pharmacology and pharmacotherapy for a medical advisory.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, sir.
So, Dr. Ajit, sorry, I have to drop. So actually, we are going somewhere.
No, definitely. We are ending. I think we carried away more. It's 6:10.
No,
Sir,
Carried
it's
away.
always pleasure to answer so many questions. No problem there.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
We only
yeah,
carried away.
take care, guys. Thank
Take
you.
care,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Thank you very
Sir,
much. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Somebody is
good
asking.
evening. Good
sir,
evening, sir.
Yes, one
Actually,
by one, please. One by one,
uh,
please. I'll take all the answers, all the questions, please. Go.
sir, actually, I can see all many of the students are from mostly pharma background only, and I am a PhD in biotechnology. And
Okay.
in my PhD, I have done preclinical study,
Okay.
animal model on colitis. So
Right.
I also want looking forward into this career. It is my first time actually attending this webinar, and it was so good. So in future, how can I like what kind of courses will help me to go further in this?
Let me tell you, dear. My research assistants, my both the research assistants right now in KMC Manipal are, MSc biotechnology.
Okay,
Okay. Yes, and those are from Symbiosis, Pune.
I'm also from Pune, sir.
Oh, okay. So both are from Symbiosis and both are my research assistant right now, and they are working on full-fledged clinical trials.
Okay,
So, it is biotech is one of the thing where you learn about the clinical development, preclinical development, and you are most eligible people to come to the pharma industry. So
okay,
don't be, feel like we are not into that, because you are learning, and you are learning something additional which is needed in, clinical trials of devices, clinical trials of, what we say related to microbiology or related to these things. So you guys are most eligible to come to the clinical trials. If you want to, come to the clinical research, you can join the industry very well.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
sir,
Yes.
sir, can you please conduct antimicrobial stewardship program?
Yes, yes, yes. We will conduct antimicrobial stewardship program again. We will come up with the new batch. I think we have conducted only 2 batches and we couldn't continue from 2023. But this year, I'll definitely come in next 1 or 2 months. We'll come up with the AMS program. No worry.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, do
Thank you.
you
So,
provide course in regulatory affairs?
Absolutely. We have diploma in regulatory affairs. Full-fledged diploma is going on in regulatory affairs. 6 months diploma is going on in regulatory affairs. Next batch will start in March, because our first batch is right now going on, only 2 months over. We started in November. So next batch will come in March, and we will advertise in February first week for regulatory affairs. See, our main USP is we don't have any, LMS. We don't, go for the students and teach them on LMS. We are taking 100% live classes. All the courses live classes. Okay, all the classes live, no recordings. I mean, no recorded domains, or no, we don't have any kind of LMS right now, or website learnings, or self-paced courses. We are 100% live. So our next batch, you have to wait till February.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, can you provide, as a final year student, can you provide me the roadmap for medical coding?
Roadmap for medical medical coding. Our course has just completed. We are awaiting for the exam, and next batch we are launching next week only, medical coding, CPC examination actually. So we prepare the students for CPC exam, and that course is around 30 hours. Okay, and every Sunday there are classes for that. So if you are interested in medical coding, definitely you can join us. We have wonderful faculty members, and they teach. Our, I think, fourth or fifth batch has just completed for medical coding. Okay. So what else you want to know in that? Like, definitely see medical coding, salary and all. I will not be able to help you because I'm not from that domain, but you should attend our webinars, and you can go to our YouTube channel. Yes, you can go to our YouTube channel. There you can search for medical coding, workshops. We have conducted the workshops and webinars on medical coding. There our faculty members are telling about all the job openings, all the companies, what they take in medical coding, and what type of salaries you get at the end. Okay.
So what are the skills required for it?
Sorry.
What are the skills required for it?
No, there is no specific skills required for the course, but for the job, definitely you should have a knowledge of medical coding. Uh, there are some books of medical coding, ICDs and all. ICD 10 and ICD 11 is latest. So our faculty members also teach the ICDs. Based on that only, there are multiple actually domains in that, inpatient coding, outpatient coding, billing and all. So we usually prepare for the entire thing in CPC. Okay, so there is no skill set required to attend the course, but in the course you will learn all the skill sets, how to do, how to go for the coding, how to choose the coding, how to select the coding, how to find out the codes and all. So that I believe our teachers teach. I'm not 100% sure, because I haven't attended the classes, but yeah, that's what they teach. Okay, and that's what the skills you need to go for the job. You should be very much aware of ICD and how to find out the codes and how to get the codes from the books and all. You don't have to even remember everything. I mean, with the experience, you will remember. But initially, when you go to the medical coding job, you have to use the tools which are given already, Medra and ICDs. But you must know that how to use them, how to use those tools.
So when you
Sir,
are starting,
Sorry.
hello, sir.
Yes.
Can you guide me regarding the skills required for clinical data analytics?
Oh, we have the courses. We have the SAS programming, full SAS programming course we have. That we will start from next week only we are launching because this is the time we launch all the courses again in this one in the starting of the year, one in the middle of the year, right? So we are starting all the batches again from the February or March. So we will be launching all the courses by next week again. Right now, our PV is opening. PV batches are starting. So you can join PV and AI. So we are closing the sessions for the registrations for PV and AI and this clinical internship now, and then we will completely coming into the medical coding, medical writing, regulatory affairs in March, and then CDM, and then CPM, clinical project management, and then clinical research 6 years, 6 months diploma, and SAS programming. So
So
you
can
still
you share the brochure or website where we can see all this?
you can check
Enroll.
our website. I'm sharing the website here. Please go through the website. You will get all the courses. Don't worry about the dates because dates will be changed very soon. Okay, these are the old dates. But you can get the brochure. You can get all the brochures in this website. Okay, this is our website, our institution website, Curio. So you can just go through this website. You will get all the courses there. Okay, you will get pharmacovigilance, AI, or clinical internship. You will get all the courses there. Yes, whoever has filled the form, you can leave. No problem.
sir, when are you for internship program in CliMed, when you are starting that?
That also we are starting from February
Okay.
because our previous internship batch is over now. Okay, guys.
Sir,
So,
can I ask,
yep.
sir, I am PharmD graduate. I would like to ask about pharmacovigilance careers and its opportunity, anything. Now, currently available.
We have the diploma available right now. We have the diploma available. I have shared you. Please go to the website and don't look into the late dates PV. You can just register. Okay. We are starting from actually today. Today is just orientation program. Next class will be next week. Okay. So you can add to that. You can, if you want, you can just register to the diploma in pharmacovigilance we have. And if guys, I will again tell you, if you are interested in knowing all the details of the courses, salaries, and what is the scope and opportunities, please go to our YouTube channel. We have the YouTube channel. There we kept all the webinars, free webinars webinars open for everyone. All the workshop, this workshop will be also open for everyone. You can first listen to that, what we are providing, how we are providing, and then you can choose. Okay. Can PharmD intern can do PV diploma? Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely you can do. Okay. YouTube channel link. Okay. I will share in the groups because right now only 86 people are here. So I'll share the group link in the, I will share the channel link in the group. Okay, guys. So with that, we will end. Thank you very much, everyone. I would like to thank Sarabji also. She's not here right now, but yes, thank you very much, guys, for joining us. And it was amazing. Yes, clinical data analytics. We have the SAS programming, Sana Fatima. We have the SPSS programming. We have the SAS programming. We have all the programming. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.